Hey Sheldon, how's it going?
Pretty
Uh,
good, pretty good.
Good. Hey, just what do you think it's going to be like, or what are you expecting with no fans? I mean, is it going to be weird? What's going through your mind about?
Uh, it's definitely going to be awkward a little bit. We out there on the go. Fans kind of make the game what it is, you know. Just got to get something. It's going to be an adjustment, just like everything in football. Throw crazy stuff at you, and you just got to be able to adjust and adapt.
And then with you guys facing the Ravens right off the bat, obviously the division game mean a lot. Everybody wants to get off to a good start. How much value do you place on this?
How much value do I place on it? Well, it's a division game, like you said, so that's about as much value as it holds in itself. Very important to get a first dub in a division. Want to be up in the division as much as possible, and keep it going from there. But, it's only week one, so you know, a whole lot of season.
Scott Patrick will go to you.
Hey, Sheldon, what made the Ravens' rushing attack so good last year? And then how can it be even better, maybe with the addition of that rookie out of Ohio State?
Say that again.
Their run game, the Ravens' run game, and then the addition of Dobbins, what can he do to that?
I suggest create more problems for us to tackle. Honestly, other than that, same old Raven offense. Running the ball, giving their playmakers in open space, and Lamar being himself. So
Is it even tougher to face that type of offense when you didn't have any preseason, you didn't have any really live reps, and all of a sudden you got to, face a running attack that they could run the ball 35 times at you?
we had a whole lot of running going on over here on our end too in the running and doing training camp. So we got prepared with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. So I'll take my numbers with that.
Mary Kay Cabot, your line is open.
Sheldon, what do you think makes Lamar so unique, so hard to defend? And from your vantage point, have you seen things that they may have added to his game this year to maybe help him even take it up another notch?
I don't know what they did for him this year for him to take it up another notch, but to me, it's like he's playing Madden out there, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, is it the combination of the speed and the power, the ability? I mean, is it just like, how do you describe what he is?
An athlete.
Nick Shook, you have our next question.
Sheldon, we kind of know what you guys all dealt with last year, and now that you're in your second year in Cleveland, where you have said before that you wanted to make this your home for a while. What are the differences in this team positively between last year and this year?
We were young last year. Guys got more on-field experience. Offensively, I think they clicking a little bit more than they was earlier on in the camp. Defensively, I think we still a tight unit, just with new bodies as far as linebacker, new additions we added for safeties and stuff like that. I feel like we're just gonna be ready when week one comes, so on Sunday. So there ain't really no predictions about it. You don't know until we haven't had a preseason game, so you don't know where you stand. It's just going off practice film. So week one, we see where we stand. We feel like we're ready for it. We're getting prepared for them, and I'm just leaving it at that.
And we kind of know, what Nick Chubb does on the field, but what does he bring to your locker room? I mean, we know he's not the most talkative guy, at least publicly, but what does he bring to your locker room?
Work ethic. Definitely brings work ethic. He doesn't talk much. I bring conversation out of him. He'll talk if you talk to him, but he's not going to go generate conversation. He's usually in his phone or something by his locker. But other than that, great guy. Excellent running back, and a true professional.
Daryl Ryder, your line is open.
Hey, Sheldon, good to see you. I'm curious, with no preseason tape to really go back and look at, how do you prepare to play a game when you don't have any fresh tape? Do you just go back and look at what Baltimore did last year?
For the most part, yeah. They're going to stick to who they are. I don't think he turned into Aaron Rodgers no time soon. So, honestly, he's going to stick to what they do best, and that's running the football.
And for you guys on your end, this obviously was a very unusual training camp, an unusual situation. Everyone around the league basically dealt with the same thing. but some of the details, the tackling and fits and all those things. Do you feel like you guys are where you need to be going into the season, where at least on the defensive side, you can really kind of hit the ground running, even though you are playing such a prolific offense in Baltimore?
I mean, I feel like we're in a good standing. I don't know if where we need to be for as mid-season like season form type deal, but that's everybody's fear. They didn't have too many live periods this year trying to keep guys healthy. I think that's across the league. But like I said, Sunday we'll find out exactly where we are.
George Thomas, will go to you.
Hey, Sheldon, I'm just wondering, what do you consider the most dangerous aspect of Lamar Jackson's game?
His feet.
Why is that?
Savvy in the pocket, knows how to manipulate the rush to his advantage. When an offensive lineman does break down, he knows how to read and get in. He doesn't escape in one spot. He escapes throughout anywhere he wants to because of his feet.
Tony Grossi, your line's open.
Hey, Sheldon, we in the media are obsessed with who's going to be calling plays for the Browns on offense. And I was just wondering, as a defensive player, does the opposing play caller matter? Do you scout play callers, or are you just worried about the guy in front of you?
We scout the whole entire thing. I haven't been a part of an organization who didn't scout the scheme that the offensive coordinator is running. So no matter who's calling the plays, it's still within that scheme. Still got to bring out the formations that they're comfortable with running, and anything new, we make adjustments to it when the game goes on.
Do you personally have a book on like Greg Roman calling plays and Pittsburgh's play caller? And
got some stuff stored away, from way back when. Not too much though.
Tom Withers.
Sheldon, good to see you, man. Hey, we never saw Jarvis and Odell at full throttle last year. When you got two playmakers like that, what kind of stress does that put on the defense?
A lot, but it's only one football, So, I'm pretty sure they got their adjustments and what the weaknesses they think they're trying to expose. I don't think it's going to be early. I feel like teams are going to try to apply pressure on Baker early, but that's up to the offense to get that stuff fixed up. So.
And because those two guys they weren't healthy last year, Sheldon, have you noticed anything different about them, even just in conversation about, the commitment and what they want to get done this year?
Confidence is high for them boys. Juice is definitely one of the ones who keeps it going keep the juice going for the offense. Chubb, but definitely is more confident in the offense this season. So, we're just hoping that those guys go in there and score a lot of touchdowns.
Well, I'll take two more, Mary Kay Cabot and Scott Petrick. Mary Kay, your line should be open now.
Yes, Sheldon, just wondering, what have you noticed in Baker Mayfield this year on the field? Do you see, I know he's got new footwork, new terminology and all of that. What are you seeing in him? And, also from a leadership standpoint?
He's completing passes in practice more often than last year. Some of the tougher throws he's making in practice, I see him, he's having more confidence in throwing them. I told him, I said, sometimes you got to lead them. They might not always be as open as you want them to be, and you just got to make sure they're the only ones who can get the ball. But other than that, he's been himself, more confident, if anything, taking on the challenges of everybody around him. I told him, don't block out the noise, man, and just keep focused on yourself, and just make sure you're right.
Thanks, Sheldon.
And last one goes to Scott Petrick.
Hey, Sheldon, what are your emotions heading into week one, given that there was so much uncertainty whether or not there was going to be a season, given the pandemic?
My emotions? I'm definitely tired of hitting my own teammates, that's for sure. So I'm definitely getting ready to want to hear somebody else. Anxious. If anything, just anxious to see how I feel. Like I said, it's going to be new for everybody not having a fan base there at any stadium for real. It might feel like practice.
Were you ever concerned that there was? I'm sorry. Were you ever concerned that there wasn't going to be a season?
Yes, it was a concern. It definitely was a concern. I didn't know if it was or if it wasn't. I know a lot of guys, the star power type guys, wanted that just a way to make sure that everything dies down. There's no point in risking our lives and stuff like that for the coronavirus. But other than that, it's here. The season's here now, and we full throttle.